Hello, what's up you guys? Welcome back again to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. I'm happy to have you. Please consider liking and subscribing if you just love what you see, even though you've not heard what she has to say. And if you're a returning subscriber, and as always, I really appreciate the love and the support so far. Thank you for watching this video. Today we are going to be talking about mistakes you should avoid as an international student here in Germany, especially for my African people. Let's learn from past experiences of those that came here before us. And yeah, I hope you love this video. Let's just get right into the video. Yeah, coming here or moving to a different country is a whole different ball game, guys. Just moving to a different country, just to even just going for vacation, there's a lot you have to think about. This security, accommodation, feeding, this a lot, health, a lot of things you have to think about. So just imagine now you moving to a different country where you have to study or where you have to work, and it's a whole new culture you're going to learn. There's a lot of things that you don't know, and there's a lot of things you have to be learning. So it's important to do your research perfectly before moving to a different country, just to have an idea of how life is there. So that is really my goal for creating this YouTube channel. So I'm really happy to be doing this video today, to be able to tell you some of these mistakes that we make, or as international students, and especially again my African guys. My African people, the mistakes we make, these mistakes sometimes can make or break us. But I mean, it's not a big deal. If you make the mistake, you have time to correct it. Mistakes are meant to be made. So the first mistake that most of us make here as international studies, as international students, is not learning the language during our studies. I know that for certain from many of my classmates that were not taking the language, German language course during their studies. Some people were like, yeah, I don't plan on staying in Germany after my course, so I don't see why I should learn the language and stuff like that. And I understand why you can see it that way, but guys, if you have the opportunity to learn a language, just learn the language, because you need the language first of all to survive. I have said this over and over and over again. You can check my previous videos. You need the language to survive. So even if you need it just for the time that you're going to be here, it's important to study or do the language course while you're studying. And we are even lucky because in many schools or many unis, what happens is they give us they offer the language course free of charge. It's very expensive to take a language course. You can just go on the Goethe Institute website and check how expensive it can get. So I will advise you to take the language course while studying. I know we have to deal with so much as international students. We have to deal with so much, like physically, emotionally, psychologically, mentally. That is a lot of things we have to deal with in such a way that we think like, okay, this is just a small thing, we shouldn't learn the language. But I will emphasize it again, don't make the mistake of not learning the language, because I have met people that didn't take the language when they were studying, and now they're like, oh, I need to take the language because of this and this and this and that, and it's like, it's so difficult to learn a new language, but then they regret not taking it at the time when they were studying. You understand? Like, while you're studying, take it. I think I've emphasized that too much, but take the language course while you're studying. The second mistake that many international students do, and especially from what I've seen here from African students, is that we focus too much on side jobs that don't build our CV, but yeah, that gives us money. So what does this mean? It doesn't mean that we don't go to school. Yeah, we go to school, obviously, and we even thrive. Most African students here thrive. Immigrants, not only Africans, and most international students here thrive in school. But the thing is, we need to also hustle for money. You need money to study. Even if you're not paying tuition fees, you need money. Like, you need at least 10,000 euros a year. So we need to work that money. I understand that, but the problem is that we focus too much on this type of jobs. Sometimes I feel like, from based on other discussions I've had with other people, it's like we feel like maybe we are not qualified or worthy enough to get a job that can build our CV, or a side job that can build a CV. Like, if you watch my previous video on the jobs I did in Germany, or I've done in Germany so far, you'll see I speak about the research assistant or the student jobs where you can work in a company and stuff like that. Apply for those type of jobs. Also put yourself out there. Don't be scared to apply for those type of jobs. Don't think, oh, I'm not qualified enough. You might be shocked. So that's why also the language is important, because if you're learning the language, it makes it easier also to apply for jobs like that, you know. So don't limit yourself. Don't only think I have to do work as a cleaner or work as the site I don't know, warehouse jobs. I did all of those jobs, but then also try to put yourself out there. I applied for so many opportunities and I did not get them, you know. But I mean, I almost got discouraged and thought, okay, I might end up just doing only this side, the hustle jobs, right? But you must not, like, put yourself out there. You are worth it. You deserve to live your best life. Be positive, apply, and then you're going to get those kind of side jobs too. It's really difficult. I know maybe some people will be hearing me and be like, because maybe you don't know how difficult. I know how difficult it is, based on other people's experiences and based on my experience. I put yourself out there, like, live your best life. Show your personality. Live loudly, you know. So you apply for these kind of jobs, you get them, trust me. And don't think that you're not qualified enough. You are qualified enough, because sometimes you're even applying for jobs that you are too qualified for. You know. So yeah, let's not focus only on the side jobs that are, you know, that are hustle jobs, but also look at side jobs in companies that could help us. The third mistake, which might look like, okay, what do you mean, because you just told us not to focus on side jobs, only on hustling side jobs, is that sometimes we focus solely on school and we don't try to get jobs, you know. Like, it's important. I know it's looking like the opposite of what I just said. Don't focus only on school. It's not only about school, it's about after school. There's like the professional experience you need to get. There's like you need to learn about the German working culture if you intend to work in Germany after your studies and stuff like that. So also put yourself out there to get to understand the German working culture. Like study the German working culture, study network, get yourself, talk with your teacher, your lecturers, like try to get their contacts, talk with them. They are always happy to help. I'll tell you that most of them are always happy to help you. So always ask questions, seek for notice. That's what you should do. Put yourself out there, be loud, you know. So don't focus only on, oh, I need to get the perfect grades, I need to study and pass so well on all of that. You will study and get the perfect grades, but you might not get a job because you don't have the professional experience, or you've not created networks with people that can help you. You've not had some maybe small internships. Even if internships are not mandatory for your program, apply for internships. It's okay, like unpaid internships, voluntary work, do all of that. They like to see that you are pushing. They like to see in your CV that, oh, I tried to do this, I did this, I volunteered here, I worked for free, I worked with no pay. But then, you know, so put yourself out there. Don't focus only on school, on getting the best grades, and forget that you need to network, you need to create this social community, you need to go to LinkedIn, write to people like, hi, you taught me in this class and I was so interested. I'm interested in knowing more about this and this and this and that. And if you guys are having any internships, you know, communicate with people like that. I'm not saying harass people. You obviously have to do this. It's a step-by-step process, but then do that. Don't focus only on school. Okay, the fourth mistake that many of us are still doing, which will still fall a bit under what I have said, is not planning for the future in your field. You don't need to wait to the end of your program to start thinking, oh, what do I have to do after my program? Like, oh, now my program is done, I need to start applying for this. It's so challenging for us, because I think that sometimes for us international students, we have to put in twice the effort for the same results, like maybe a native German, and which is just normal. It's okay, it has to be like that. I mean, a German already has the advantage of knowing German and knowing their culture and knowing how to like push in this culture. You have to learn it from scratch. You come here like a baby mind and you have to start learning all of that from scratch. So don't wait to the end of your program. Make friends, make German friends. They are difficult to make friends with, but like, you make friends from Germany, speak with them, ask about it, attend international events. Don't think you should only hustle for the money and forget about the future. Attend international events, attend the welcome events and all of that, where you meet other people, speak with them, hear what they have to say. You're going to learn a lot. So don't make the mistake of waiting to the end of your program to start thinking, oh, I have to do this, especially if you want to work here after, because in Germany you are given 18 months after your program to look given like a job seeker visa, and so you don't want to wait 18 months. They come and go by so quickly. I've met a lot of people that were not able to get a job in the 18 months. It's not easy, I wouldn't lie, but that's why I'm saying start preparing for it now. Let's move on to the fifth mistake, which is also something I just mentioned, not integrating with other cultures. Integrate with people of different cultures and listen to what they're saying, and you get to, like, I mean, pick your friends. Don't I'm not saying you should be friends with everybody. Pick your friends. And you, like, when I used to be in class, like, what used to happen is when somebody says something or answers a question in class, I'll just look at them like, I'm like, you're going to be my friend, or I'm going to talk to you more, or I have questions to ask you. In my mind, that's what I'm saying, you know, and I'm looking at them like, this person looks interesting, you know. So do all of that. Like, put yourself out there, get to know other cultures, speak with people from other cultures. Sometimes you even have a friend, like, I have friends that are so like helpful to me. They'll be like, hey, I saw this opportunity and I just thought of you, it looks exactly like you, apply to this. And you'll be like, oh, I'm not qualified, but I just apply. And you apply and you'll be shocked that you'll be taken, you know. So put yourself out there, integrate yourself with other cultures, integrate yourselves with your lecturers. They are always happy to help you out. They like to see you putting in the effort. And I'm not saying you will not meet assholes or you will not meet bad people here. You will, but I'm just saying that if you put yourself in a certain mindset, maybe you have a better chance. Okay, almost getting to the second to the last mistake I see a lot of people here is listening to other people's opinions without actually confirming it with their own research. So what do I mean by that? It's so easy. When you come here, you will be integrated in your own community. If you're from Ghana, you'll be integrated in your Ghanaian community. If you're from Nigeria, you'll be integrated there. The communities are so small and it's easy. Everybody knows everybody. Like in my Cameroon community, when you go to meet somebody, you'll be shocked this person knows this person that knows you, that knows it. It's like a very small circle of people. And you will meet people that have come through various different means. Some came as students, some came as workers, some came as refugees. Like, it's like different means of immigrating here, and everybody has their opinions, and they also have different times in which they came. Some people came as early or as last year or came in the last 2 years. Some people came a decade ago, some people came 2 decades ago, you know. So but then everybody has their opinion of what happens. When I say opinion, what does it mean? Like, for example, you want to apply for something, I don't know, you have to apply for a resident permit. The procedure when that person came is not the same procedure that is happening now. So don't listen to like what, of course you want to listen to people that have been here older than before you and they know more, but then confirm it always with your own research, because everything is always available online. And I know that with the language problem, sometimes you don't want to check online, because just use your Google tab and translate everything to English and do your own research, because everybody will be like, oh, I think in my time when I came, this is what you have to do, this is what you have to do. And trust me, everybody means good. They're not trying to mislead you, but then things change. Confirm it with your own reason. Don't just listen to somebody's opinion or somebody's idea or what they think is the procedure, and you don't confirm it with your own research. Oh my god, you will lose so many opportunities, or you find yourself in the, lagging behind in so many things just because you did not do your own research. Don't wait for somebody to tell you. If they tell you, be like, okay, fine, I'm going to just check again and confirm. Call offices, email offices, go to offices, find out for your own self. Like, confirm people's opinions with your own research. Don't just sit there and be like, oh no, this person said this is how it works, or this person said, oh, good luck applying there, you'll never get a job there. I've applied there like so many times, you never get a job. No, also apply. Don't think that because this person did not get it, you will not get it. Like, do your own research is very important, because you meet a lot of people and everybody has their own opinion. And as I'll say it again, it's not like these people are trying to mislead you. No, they're not trying to make you to fail, but they are just talking based on their own experiences. And some people have had very bad experiences and might give it to you only negatively because they have had all bad experiences, and some people have had only positive experiences and they might give it to you only positively, and where you fail to see maybe sometimes the negative part that can be there. So strike a balance, find the middle ground, do your own research and be like, okay, fine, I'll try this, and I'll confirm this, I'll confirm that. You know, that is how you have to live here. So don't make the mistake of just listening to people and not confirm it. Even everything I say here, just go and confirm it. So basically that's it, because I've just noticed that my last point was about learning the German work culture, which I've already mentioned that. And yeah, just try not to make these mistakes, because we in life, we are supposed to learn either from our own past mistakes, or we are supposed to learn from the mistakes of other people. And there's no point making the mistakes of other people if you can avoid it, you know. That, guys, I've come to the end of the video, and I hope you loved this video. And please comment down below and like if you love the content, and share, and please subscribe to my channel, guys, and see you in my next video. Bye.